Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video going over the different options between the Cobb Access port and the JB4 so you guys could see all of the similarities and differences. Like I said, I'm looking at my notes. Um, so the Cobb Access port and the JB4 have a lot of similar features. They both have the ability to set a custom shift light, which I use personally. I have mine set to 5900. And if you need help setting that up on the JB4, I can show you. Both devices allow you to store multiple different maps, both base maps and custom maps in their software. Both devices have live gauges for you to monitor multiple metrics from the ECU. So you can data log, run and evaluate your logs to make sure to see if you need to make any changes. Both devices allow you to troubleshoot and read codes and erase codes. I do believe with the new Cobb green speed, you can no longer erase emissions related codes. On the Cobb Access port, you can do that with the JB4, but they both allow you to erase code, so anything other than emissions related you would be able to change. Now here's where the differences go. So first I'm going to go over to the Cobb Access port, and then I'll go over the JB4. So the Cobb Access port has the ability to change a few metrics the JB4 can't. The Access port can increase the rev limiter. I believe it goes from 6100 to 6300 when you get the off-the-shelf maps, so you get an extra 200 RPM. The JB4 cannot change the rev limiter. That's not a thing it can do. The Access port has a built-in performance monitor where it can show 0 to 60 times. The JB4 can't do that yet. That could be in a software update in the future, but at the moment it cannot do that. The Access port monitors DAM, which the JB4 does not. The Access port, it was a quicker and a little bit easier of an install. You just plug it into your OBD2 sensor and then you flash the software and you're done. Now go with the JB4. So the JB4 has the ability to be installed and removed. That's one of the big feature differences. The Cobb Access port leaves a permanent mark on the ECU, and the JB4 does not. Once it's removed, it's done. There's nothing left behind. The JB4 comes pre-installed with E85 compatible maps. The Cobb Access port does not. And the JB4 has boost by gear, which that one I wasn't sure if the Cobb Access port has that or not. So kind of in conclusion, if you're the type of person who's just gonna get the Cobb Access port or JB4 and be happy with the off-the-shelf maps, go JB4. As you guys have seen my race, the JB4 is quicker, stock for stock. So I would go JB4 if that's you. Now, if you plan on making big power and you want to make 450 wheel torque plus, get an Access port, get a Pro Tune or E-Tune, and go Cobb. That's like, if you're looking for big power and only big power, the Access port and a Pro Tune is going to be your route. For me, I'm very happy with the power I've made with the JB4. We've laid down over 300 wheel horsepower, and I'm satisfied. I've got the J pipe coming in. I've got some other mods coming in, and we'll hit the dyno again and see what she can do. But I'm satisfied. I'm not looking for massive power to potentially break something. But everybody's going to be a little different. So it really is just dependent on you and what you want and what your car goals are. For me, like I said, the JB4 is enough, but for you, you might want 500 wheel torque, and the JB4 is not going to do that. So like I said, it's completely up to you what you want, and if you have any questions, just let me know.